Sam Clovis speaks during a news conference as then Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump watches before a campaign rally in Dubuque, 2016, Iowa on August. Charlie Niebergel AP on Monday evening. The Washington Post revealed the identity of the FBI informant at the center of President Trump's recent frustrations. Over the course of 2016, emeritus professor at the University of Cambridge, Stefan A. Helper contacted 3 people affiliated with Trump's foreign policy advisory team, 2 of whom were subjects of known FBI investigations beginning that summer. Trump and his allies have criticized Halper's contribution to the FBI's investigation as an unwarranted intrusion into Trump's campaign itself. Trump has repeatedly insisted that reports about Halper's work showed bias on the part of the FBI that was a scandal bigger than Watergate. Reports are there was indeed at least one FBI representative implanted for political purposes into my campaign for president. It took place very early on and long before the phony Russia hoax became a hot fake news story. If true, all-time biggest political scandal, Donald J. Trump and real Donald Trump. May 18, 2018. What's known about Halper's outreach, though, suggests a modest effort to get information from particular people who were already the subject of FBI scrutiny. 2 people he contacted, foreign policy advisors George Papadopoulos and Carter Page, initially met Halper in London, not, as some have implied, after Halper took some sort of position with the Trump campaign. He did not do so in light of the attention drive onto Halper by the president's criticisms. We put together a timeline showing how his known outreach overlapped with other investigatory efforts on the part of the FBI. Both Papadopoulos and Page were already being investigated by the FBI or had already been interviewed by the agency before Halper contacted them. Items in bold involve Halper directly. Pre-campaign 2012, Halper begins a relationship with the Defense Department, working with a Pentagon group called the Office of Net Assessment. January 2013, Page meets a Russian foreign intelligence officer named Viktor Podobny at a conference in New York. March 2013, the FBI interviews Page after surveillance picks up Podobny mentioning Page as a potential target for recruitment. 2013, Aug. In a letter to a publisher, Page claims for 6 months he has had the privilege to serve as an informal advisor to the staff of the Kremlin in preparation for their presidency of the G20 summit next month. February 28, 2014, Michael F.L. participates in a national security seminar at Cambridge University organized by Halper and Richard Dirlow, the former head of Britain's intelligence service. The Trump campaign begins June 16. 2015, summer 2015, Trump announces his candidacy. Hackers believed to be linked to the Russian Federal Security Service (FSB) gain access to the network of the Democratic National Committee (Intelligence) NCE agencies. According to US 25 2015, Sam Clovis joins Trump's campaign after working with the failed presidential bid of Rick Perry. He serves as a policy advisor and works with Trump's foreign policy team. 10 2015, Dec. Flynn travels to Moscow to participate in an event celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Kremlin-funded news network Russia Today, now RT. The FBI again interviews P. H. March 2016. March 6, 2016, Papadopoulos is asked to join the Trump campaign as an advisor on foreign policy issues. He had previously been advising Ben Carson's unsuccessful presidential campaign. His initial conversation about joining the campaign was with Clovis, who, Papadopoulos told prosecutors, suggested that improving relations with Russia was a key campaign goal. Clovis has denied th. March 14, 2016, Papadopoulos meets in Italy with a London-based professor named Joseph Mifsud, director of the London Academy of Diplomacy, until he learns that Papadopoulos is tied to the Trump campaign. Mifsud is uninterested in talking. Trump publicly identifies Papadopoulos and Page as part of his foreign policy advisory team. March 21, 2016, the foreign policy advisory team meets. March 31, 2016. Trump tweets about it. Make America Great Again. Trump 2016. https://TKANXIRUJJDpic.twitter.com/VLMNYN3SD Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump. April 1st, 2016. April 18, 2016. Papadopoulos is I. Produced via email to someone who has contacts at Russia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Papadopoulos and the contact begin communicating regularly to try to set up a meeting between Trump and Putin. April 26, 2016. Papadopoulos is told by Mipsit that the Russians have dirt on Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. They have thousands of emails, he is told. The next day he emails senior campaign advisor Stephen Miller to say he had some interesting messages coming in from Moscow about a trip when the time is right. May 2016, during a night of drinking in London, Papadopoulos tells Australian High Commissioner to Great Britain Alexander Downer that he is aware that Russia has dirt on Clinton. Page travels to Moscow to give a speech. July 7, 2016. The next day he sends a memo to campaign staff with an overview of his travel. It reads, in part, Russian Deputy Prime Minister and new Economic School Board member Arkady Berkovich also spoke before the event. In a private conversation, Berkovich expressed strong support for Mr. Trump and a desire to work together toward devising better solutions in response to the vast range of current international problems. July 11 and 12, 2016. Page meets Harper at a Cambridge conference called Race to Change the World. It is focused on the 2016 U.S. presidential election and the implications that this will have for Putin. Ray U.S. foreign policy. The two continue to communicate over email. July 11 or 12, 2016. Trump campaign staffers apparently intervene with the committee developing the Republican Party's national security platform to remove language calling for arming Ukraine against Russian aggression. WikiLeaks begins releasing emails stolen from the Democratic National Committee. July 22, 2016. The investigation begins. July 31, 2016. The FBI opens its counterintelligence investigation into Russia's efforts to interfere in the 2016 election. The investigation is triggered when Australian authorities contact the agency, realizing that Papadopoulos' may mention of Russian dirt to Downer, the diplomat, was validated by the release of stolen data. August 2016. Papadopoulos seeks permission to travel to Russia to facilitate a meeting between Trump and Putin. After being discouraged from doing so earlier in the year, Clovis tells Papadopoulos to do so if feasible but not as a representative of the campaign. Harper has coffee with Clovis. 1, 2016. 31 or Septal. Clovis says that the subject of conversation was China, not Russia. Harper requests a second meeting, but a deal isn't happened. 2, 2016. Harper contacts Papadopoulos offering to pay him to write a paper about oil fields in the Mediterranean and inviting him to London. Papadopoulos does so later that month, receiving $3,000 in pay. 15, 2016. Set. While in London, Papadopoulos has drinks with a woman who identifies herself as Harper's assistant. He meets Harper at the Travelers Club. According to the New York Times, Hale are asked if Papadopoulos knew about any interference efforts, which Papadopoulos denied to Harper's annoyance. 23, 2016. Set. Yahoo News reports on possible contacts between Page and Russian authorities, based on information collected by former British intelligence officer Christopher Steele as part of his work for the firm Fusion GPS. Page announces his departure from the Trump campaign. 16. Set. The FBI is granted a warrant to surveil Page. 21, 2016. Oct. Trump is elected president. 8, 2016. November 2017. Sept. Page and Harper are in contact for the last time, according to an interview Page gave the Daily Caller. The warrant to surveil Page, extended 3 times, expires late September 2017.